Hello, everybody. You're watching ad-free Tenacious Viking TV. Welcome back to Factorio, a special prologue edition, our episode. Yes, we finished the game, but I said I'd come back when I had something really spectacular to show you. And as you can see, artillery shell range number 2 is almost completely researched, and I want to be able to show you what that looks like. Now, let's see, I've got to turn this off because we'll get to that later. And all I want is the guns. And you can watch the range expand and then see what happens when it does. Because it's like fireworks, pretty much. Whilst... oh, we got a little attack right there. All right. Whilst we're waiting, we have a network of roboports, well established. We have a bunch of railroads as well. All kinds of them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got a little distracted there, sorry. See, we got crude oil, we got stone, we got iron ore, we got copper ore. We have iron ore west central, iron ore southwest, iron ore south central. It's not really central. So 1, 2, 3, 4 iron ore mines going, feeding 3 places. Because this line and this line share the same unloading track. I was going to leave my alarm on because I always get carried away in this, but I also have a lot of other junk going on. So there's that. Let's see. We're really. I wonder if it should tell you how close you are there. Here's a quick look at all the railroads that we have. Nothing's happening at the moment. Let's see. We've got everybody's unloading. Oh, there's 2 of them moving now. You can see them all at once with the trains icon. In case you didn't know that. Okay, so we got these 2 are side by side here. Not a very interesting view. Oh, there goes the ore train back there. Not a terribly interesting view, but it'll be worth it. Trust me. In fact, I'm going to back out just a little bit more, because you can see the range that we have, and it's going to increase in just a minute. Very, very soon. We got something going on up here. I'm not sure what. The radar has not identified it, but the artillery has. So if the artillery has seen you, you're seen. There's a little spot that's going to need to be shot. I made a rhyme. Once we get done with the shell range increase to 2, I'll show you around some of these tracks and some of the depots. This area right here has become a real hub for delivering both copper and iron. And this was quite interesting, building an oil pipe out here, or an oil field here, and then building a train to bring it in. I relearned how to move fluids on a train. It's kind of tricky, actually. I'm pretty sure this is all going to happen just at the moment when I have to sneeze, because I have a sneeze coming on. So this is prologue to Factorio. Artillery shell range 2. The shell range is going to increase dramatically. There's a lot of nests here, a big one there, There's a lot of little ones here. I actually maybe should be on the other side of the map. I might do that real quick once we get started. I'll head over to the other side real fast. Or maybe I'll go over now. Where's the nearest road? Right up here. I got roads built too, and I have a lag, and I have this stuff to warn you when there's tracks, because it's pretty dangerous actually. Yeah, I don't have time to wait for you. Okay, I did. But I'm going to go across to one of these other artillery, because there's more nests over here that I think will create more danger. Look at all these trains here. So where did the... Oh, okay. I'm going to be building a copper railroad here, too. I might show you that, too, if there's time. Just don't know how long this... here's the stone. I don't know exactly how long it's going to be before the artillery shell range. There it is. All right, you ready for this? And we're just going to go ahead and research the next one. All right. Watch this. It's like spraying out in all directions. The problem is, even with two chests full, there aren't enough to go around. So I'm going to hang out over here because there's some pretty big areas that are being bombarded from here. At least there were. You're going to see fences erupting pretty quick as they run. There's the first one right there. Oh, okay, we're right here. I want to do some of these because there's not going to. I don't know if there's going to be enough power to keep all these guys at bay. Not too many coming in, and I do have flamethrowers here, which helps. Okay, we've got a lot of action going on down here, and I think there's going to be more also. Oh yeah, we've got this poor lonely defenseless gun up here out in the middle of nowhere too. That's going to get brutally attacked. That might even get damaged beyond repair. Yeah, we've got major damage going on there. So I'm going to go up there and help out. But those, oh, I got to get around all this, don't I? Oh, look at all these things. Oh man, I'm glad I got here when I did. I can also keep repairing too as I go here, because there aren't that many guns right out here either, and there's no backup of any kind. So that's wow. Here comes some more shells. Wow. Look at all those attacks all over the map. Good Lord. We got some big problems down there. I think I need to go down there and see what's going on. We seem to have most of this contained now, so I mean, this gun can keep shooting for a while, so. It's going to take me a while to get down there, even with the roads in place. And I can also kind of check on these other spots, too, and make sure that they're okay. Fortunately, we don't have a gun right here, an artillery right here, so it doesn't impact this. We got couple oil wells there, just to keep us going while I built that other one and hooked up the railroad. Thank you, Sabe. Ugh. There's a copper field that's kind of more than halfway toward depleted. I gotta get these ends down here. I don't know if I'm going to get there in time. They should all be protected and repaired, but I don't know how long it will take or how that's going to go. Is there more on the way? I can't tell. It's nice that I'm able to help out a little bit every place. I need to add some more flamethrowers. Oh, I got them down. I just don't have the pipe down for them. So that's a problem. Let's see how this is doing here. Oh, it's getting dark too. Oh, great. That takes away our solar energy, solar power. Yeah, we got some repairs to make here. We'll make these repairs, and then we'll take stock, and I'll show you around the changes that I've made. All right, we're taking a break from artillery shooting up the natives. I went to a file that's more advanced now. I'm half done in, researching the artillery shell range 3, but I also wanted to show you what I ended up doing with the research. I realized I needed an easier way to put the space packs into the research things, and I figured out I had the red and green, and then the research modules just one space away. But I redid them, moved them out one each direction, so that I would have room for room for 2 tracks for the science packs. Hey, it rhymes. And the way I'm going to build these from now on is I'm going to split the red and green into 2 sides, so that when it gets to that point, I can just run the science pack right up the middle, and it'll get into all the research packs. So right now we have them. Yeah, right now we have it going pretty well. I stopped things for a while and built up some product. Well, we also have we're not building another rocket, so that frees up some resources too. But we are running out of resources again. I'm looking at. I've also put a lot of roads in. Here's the here's the train with the stone right here. Actually, I kind of want to go it'd be easier. It'd probably be quicker to go this way, actually. Well, maybe not. I guess I forget that I don't have a road here. I just have a railroad. So it probably would have been, if the train comes by now, I'm going to be mad, because it would have been easier to ride it down. But I didn't get it done. I've added a bunch of solar, I don't know, substations, I guess, because I kept running out of power. But I want to show you. I want to show you something that I finally learned after a long time. Now, maybe some of you knew this a long time ago, but I've been trying to figure it out, and finally stumbled upon the way to use signals properly. I have 2. Yeah, this is one. This is the new copper train now. I have 2 copper trains coming to the same place, And of course that could cause a conflict and they could crash into each other. This one that's here now is the one that goes back down south, and I know that because this light is green. It's the only light that's green. There are two other lights over here for the train coming from the other ore place. He's got a green light. Well, he shouldn't have a green light there. I can't tell if it's green or not. Yeah. That should be a red light, I believe. Well, no, it doesn't matter. He's got a green light saying that when he comes around, he can go that way. But he has a red light going this way because this train is in the way. And that's the key, is to put the two signals next to each other and put them at a spot where when it comes to wait, it's not in the way. See, if I put it here, or even here, he'd be in the way of this train, and this train wouldn't be able to leave. So back here is a safer place. You see the red arrows indicate that it's going to go up there. As soon as this train is done unloading, he'll take off down this way, and then this train will come in following it because the lights are going to change. I'm going to try to... okay, here comes an ore train. It's on his own track, but on these trains, to save space, I put two locomotives on there, and so you put the same route in. It has the same route, both parts of the route, but it knows that that this engine has to go that way and that engine has to go that way, and I think you need them both. I might try someday to take one of the engines off and see if that all breaks. No, it's going to break down because this train doesn't know where to park and that train won't know to park. They need the engines to park in the proper place because this is what controls where the engine parks. It takes a while to unload the ore, even though I have the fast inserters, because it doesn't use the ore that fast, the copper ore. But I put the second one in because the one off to the west was running out of ore. So I wanted both of these here to be sure I was feeding ore. And this this is my way of balancing these, because otherwise if they all come off at once, it unloads this one first and then finally gets around to unloading this one. This way you get them unloaded faster, and you also get more copper, more ore moved, more materials, whatever kind, moved. I like how both of these trains have lights. Has a light flashing when it's there. It goes solid when it leaves. Here's an ore train over here. This is one of two also. I suppose the copper train is going to go as soon as I leave now, and I don't really want it to do that because I want to show you how this light will change to green as soon as this light gets past this signal. Isn't that about done yet? That should be empty pretty soon. I'm running out of time here. So the key is the two signals, one in each direction. It'll show you, see where the engine's going to be and where the other additional cars can be. Now, if it were to stop here, it would stop. See, it doesn't know if it's going to stop here or here, but it'll come around this way. Okay, there it goes. Now watch. This light will turn green. There it goes. Yellow and then green, and then it goes up here. Now both of these lights are red. This light's green and going in this direction, so that they can continue. Over here is a little different. It's not circular. It's the dual engine situation. I'm going to see if I can. Okay, we got a little bit of time yet before that one's done. We have a train waiting here to get on, but he's got a red light. This train will be going up here, and it has a green light. So it'll be real easy to see the signal change. Oops, here if I don't stand on the track. If you stand on the track, you will get run over and killed. Okay, you will. And I don't know how long that's going to take to finish unloading. So I'll wait for it, and I'll come back when it's unloaded and starts to leave. While I'm waiting, notice the pollution wafting over this area. You can especially see it on the lighter colored sand or soil or whatever. There's another signal that you can use that basically displays the signal ahead, which is good if, say, two trains were coming from this direction using the same track, and one is already waiting. Then a signal back here would let the other train wait as well. I don't know how they would get through each other in this case, but so I probably wouldn't do that, but you could. All right, there it goes. Watch the light change. That turns to yellow and then red, and that turns to yellow and then green. And this train comes into the station and begins to unload. Again, if we go to the map, we can turn off the weapons, turn on the train stations. We have a lot of train stations, and I think in order to keep going, I'm going to have to take over this area up here and start getting iron ore from these two places, maybe even copper from here. Not sure. If I run a coal, I'll have some here, but I'm going to have to fence in, I think, way up here somewhere, or at least here and then down to the lake and around. And I'd have to run a train coming down through here somewhere to connect up to this line, move this line down. So it'll be complicated, but I can do it if I need to. I'm just not sure I'm going to continue. I wouldn't mind doing more research. You can get artillery shell speed as well. But I'm not sure I'm going to do that or not, because it gets a little grindy waiting for the rockets to get ready to go and then getting additional resources. But I'll also show you how complicated the power gets later in the game. You just have lines running all over the place, and I see places where this should just be connected here. And there was another, yeah, this could just as well be connected here. Hey, there goes another shot. I don't know where he's going. Right there, there's some natives built a nest. Yeah, I could just as well connect this and have it go all the way across as well. I just haven't because I don't need it. So anyway, that's the late game. After you've already shot off one satellite, you can keep going and you can get increased artillery range. You can explore other resources, and it was a good chance for me to try to build some things and understand some things that I didn't before. And I'm really glad I got railroads figured out, because it's really a neat way to move raw materials. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, be kind.